what we could do with the money. We could fix up the wagon, get new gear, buy an extra horse. You think Sam isn't tired? You think poor old Sam doesn't need a bit of a rest?
First it's Sean, then it's you, and now it's Sam I gotta do all this for. What about Ollie? Is he mad for me to be shearing sheep too?
Mr. Vennicker's coming with us after all, Dad.
That's nice. What are you doing here?
I didn't investigate the possibilities of corn diller after all. Things got very serious after you left the party, and... I'm an old fish, Carmody. I know the hook when I see it.
Does that mean you ain't going back to her?
Oh, I probably will eventually. She's an awfully pleasant little person. I flatter myself I created a rather good impression on her. Pity to waste it. Shall we, join the shearers?
G'day. You the shearing boss?
Yeah. Quinlan's the name.
Looks like you got your team all filled up already, eh? Huh?
Pretty near. How good are you?
Oh, just fair. I ain't done it a while.
He doesn't like to boast, Mr. Quinlan, but he can do better than 200 sheep a day.
His best is 248.
Yeah.
Mister, you got yourself a job.
Hold on, they're not so fast. We're sticking together. It's all or none. My kid wants to be a tire boy.
Well, that's easy enough.
Well, what about him? He don't look like shearing no sheep, does he?
Oh, he's quite right, actually. If I have to break my back, I'd rather do it by some more merciful method.
Well, I reckon that puts the kibosh on it. No point in wasting Mr. Quinlan's time, love.
Now, look, just a minute. We've still got an opening for a cook and a wool roller. How do either of them strike you?
Well, the roller's job is gone. To Mr. Vennicker, that leaves only me. How about me for the cook?
Just a minute, Dal. You never cooked for a...
That queers it. I never use a woman cook.
Righto. Well, if the missus ain't good enough for you, neither am I. Come on, love.
Hold your horses. Quinlan, as union representative of this team, I gotta remind you of the rules. It's the men who choose the cook, not the boss.
Bluey, use your head, man. You know they've got to have a cook they can abuse if the tucker's not up to scratch.
Oh, the tucker will be up to scratch, all right. If that's them, why don't you ask him?
All right. Hey, you blokes, come on over here, will you? Come on, move it.
There's a lady here looking for a job as cook. Now, it's up to you blokes, like the union rep says.
Now, as far as I'm concerned, the vote's no. A wool shed's no place for a woman.
Well, I won't be in the wool shed. I'll be in the kitchen.
Been a long time since I had a meal cooked by a woman. Be a nice change.
I'm not worried about the food, missus, but there's a lot of rough language that goes on in a shearing shed, and some of it might shock you. You know what I mean?
That's right. You wouldn't be able to stand it, love.
I've stood your language for 16 years.
Well, if she can cook as good as my missus, I'm for her.
I'm for giving the lady a sporting chance.
Well, yeah, let's try her out. All we can get is indigestion.
Mine is real keen to get started.
He'll do. It's that husband of yours who don't seem too keen.
You haven't got to worry. He's as happy as a lark.
New South bloody Wales to drive in and you're going to aim at us.
Didn't you hear me blow my horn?
Blow your horn? What's blowing your horn got to do with it? We had the right of way.
Right away, go stop the post office.
You're in the wrong, and that's all there is to it now. Come on, shake a leg.
You want to pull your head in, sport? Herbie here was in the right.
Who asked you to put your oar in?
Like to make a small wager on who's going to come.
Righto, everybody, all aboard. The war's over.
Well, I must have drew Jack Dempsey. I was going up and down like a lavatory seat. Okay, you warmonger, it was you what got us into that Donnybrook?
Good on him. Had the time of my life.
He looked like he'd done some pro fighting.
I was up for the middleweight title back in '01. Got putting me back in the 9th. Too much unwatered beer.
I remember you. You're Turk Tuttle.
I was all right. Just wasn't good enough to be champ, that was all.
I'd say Paddy's missus was champ today. I've never seen anyone break up a fight so quick. You got a real good suit there, Paddy.
Yeah.
Anyone know how to spell obstetrician?
I'll tell you how if you tell us why.
Because I'm going to have a baby.
Oh,
mate, you little beauty.
You'll do me for it, Dada. What do you want, Bluey, a boy or a girl?
Make it a girl. They never have to work as hard as us poor muds.
Why don't you stop laughing?
Hey, if it is a boy, Bluey, you gonna bring him up to be a shearer?
Oh, no. He's going to be a cricketer. The best bat since Victor Trumper. And he's going to play for Australia like I always wanted to, but never did.
Neither will he, because he's gonna be a she. I'm never wrong.
Parker, why don't you shut your big sour trap?
I hope he's good enough, Bluey.
Oh, he'll be good enough. I'll see to that. All he's got to do is be born a boy.
What's amusing you?
Gee, it's going to be fun. This is the first time I was ever away from home.
What, with your mum and dad not 50 yards outside that window, and you call that being away from home?
Certainly, being out in the world's a state of mind, not of geography. The distance between that tent and this bunkhouse is the longest journey you'll ever make in your life.